routes of travel. There are several sections of the tool which ask you to assess the route of travel from the parking area or entrance to various places. You will answer each section the same way, completing the following questions. The first question of each route of travel section asks, is there a continuous unobstructed route of travel? You want to be sure that the route of travel from the parking area or entrance is free of any obstacles, such as steps or any features that may obstruct the way. For example, if a person is traveling from the parking area to a building, there should be curb cuts if needed, which provide an unobstructed path. The path should be free of obstacles such as garbage cans or other physical structures like light poles, which might be in the way. The second question asks if the route of travel is well lit. Here you will determine if in general the route of travel is well lit. In many outdoor environments, this question may not apply, so you will mark the not applicable column. But if you are traveling through a parking lot at a site that provides activities at night, you will want to know if it is well lit.
The third route of travel question asks you to describe the surface of the route of travel. On that line, you will indicate what type of surfacing is present. If you are outdoors, the route of travel may be grass, crushed stone, or pavement. The route may change from one point to the next, so you might fill in concrete, then bricks. If you are indoors, the surface may be tile floor or carpet. Use that line to describe the surface of the route you travel.
The fourth route of travel question asks you to assess the slope of the route of travel at its steepest incline. You will learn how to measure slope using your clinometer. For each section of the tool, you will measure any slopes, such as a ramp or a slight hill in a park, that is part of the route of travel to an area. For example, a zoo might have a paved trail that gradually slopes through various sections. Or you may assess a ramp that has several sections which may be steeper than others. You will need to measure the various slopes and include the steepest slope on that line of the tool. If the area is flat, simply enter 0 on that line.
The fifth and final route of travel question asks you to measure the width of the route of travel at its narrowest point. The path of travel should be at least 36 inches wide. Using your tape measure, you will measure the route at its narrowest point and include the measurement on that line. For example, the curb cut may be the narrowest point for someone traveling from the parking lot to an entrance, or a rock in the middle of a path may narrow the route of travel, so you would measure that point. At times, the route may be expansive, such as the route of travel into a park. In that case, you can write greater than 36 inches on the tool. These 5 questions about route of travel will appear throughout the Inclusivity Assessment tool, and you will use the same approach each time.